G'day, I'm Blxz and welcome back to Gnomoria. So we have ourselves here an goblin attack and we have an ogre that has come in. This is possibly a problem. It's in good health, its skills are decent, but its fitness is very high. This is going to be a very, very tough battle. Thankfully, our gnomes are all awake and all ready. Let's have a quick look at some of their skills here. We have a brilliant axe dwarf who is currently wielding a crossbow. Axe gnome, axe dwarf, so playing too much of some other game. A brilliant axe gnome, but he's wielding a crossbow. He's decently strong, good fitness, and his nimbleness is acceptable. We have over here Gim the soldier, who is a decent hammer gnome, but is currently wielding a crossbow. He's actually a better crossbow user, finally, which is good. Again, fitness and nimbleness are acceptably high. Now, Tin Kenny. Tin Kenny has been our most skilled gnome for a long time, although it doesn't really have the kills to prove it. But Tin Kenny is fully equipped, has a glorious copper armor pauldron, and has some pretty good skill here. We have over here Sure, not the singer, who has killed a few, actually killed a bear, which is pretty good. Is equipped with a bronze tower shield and fully done up in armor and otherwise. Shield skill is a little bit lower, but has good dodging as well, so hopefully these two together, combined with the 4 times defense block value of this new quality shield, will help us a little bit there. And finally we have Dual Trazzle. Now Dual Trazzle is an absolute champion, has a huge number of kills under his belt, is a pretty good hammer gnome. They're moderately good, not spectacular, but good with the shield, good at dodging, and if he does get disarmed, he's a very good fighter as well. Has no body, it appears. I haven't managed to get him fully equipped from the damage taken from last fight, which could be a problem for our champion gnome here. We will see how this happens though. Let's go. Okay, we have some dual wielding gnomes, or goblins, what are they called? Some dual wielding goblins here. They're still wearing copper, which is a good start. But this big one here, this big fella, is going to be a real problem. And the ogre. Yep. Okay, how are things going so far? Now with that ogre there, this could be a problem. It may be worthwhile changing our uniform here. Not our uniform, changing our shields gnome. So no longer going to be doing guard, which does increase their block rate. What I want you to do is actually taunt. I want everyone to start coming for you and for you to try and block off. Jason Dace is equipped with, so has fired once. It's a good start. Where is our other? There's only one gnome there. Where's our other gnome? You know what? I have no idea where our other soldier has gone. Where is Gim? Oh, Gim, right in front of me. For some reason I'm completely blind. Gim is also there and has fired at least once as well. So we are beginning to shoot at them. Let's have a look at what the combat's going. They're blocking the shield, Tin Kenny's smashing them. Any real damage done just yet? Copper hammer, we are smashing through the bone, damaging them. And Goblin's bleeding, so Tin Kenny is doing some good damage, which is a brilliant start. Goblin's been knocked down, knocked back. It doesn't seem to say... Oh, Gim. Gim shoots a basalt bolt, poking the jaw, so not doing a lot of damage. These bone bolts are really just going to be picking at them, not doing a lot of damage. Hopefully though, hitting the jaw, so they are shooting for the face. Now if we can get a couple of good hits, we may be able to blind some of the enemies, which is, well, that's the best case scenario. Honey Badger is bad timing for you, but you can just stay over there. No one appears to have died yet. One goblin down. Let's have a quick check on how our soldiers are going here. Trazzle is still in good health despite not having any chest armor. Tin Kenny is in good health as well, and the arm has not been destroyed, although you have gained another kill, that's good. And Sure, how is Sure going? Sure's been knocked over, but Sure's still managing to block the enemy. So they appear to be focusing on Sure. Sure has managed to stand back up and is currently engaging well. That's good to hear. This, where is he? Let's rotate around so I can... The Ogre, let's check out the health of the Ogre. The Ogre is still in good health. I think, for the time being, I actually want to focus on Goblin Fighter and the Goblin Raider. If I can take these two off, we can then all pound. Done. Goblin down. And Sunset has come in. Okay. This Goblin Fighter is not looking very healthy at the moment. But this Ogre is... Ooh, it's been injured. But they should be fighting the Ogre. How is our main person, our main defender? Going well. And our other people, Jewel Trazzle is uninjured. And Tin Kenny, where is Tin Kenny? There we go. Tin Kenny is also uninjured, and the weapons and armor are undamaged. That's a goblin down. Now we can, oh no, we've just got this guy here to focus on, because he can break through and can kill quite easily. There we go, smashed his armor, smashed his weapons, and I can't imagine there is very much... where is he? Oh, he's on top of Sure. He's not doing very well, he's not a happy looking chappy. He's picked up his weapon though, and he's down, bled to death actually. So now we're going to focus on the Ogre. And the Ogre has been hit a few times. Looks like these guys are managing to shoot it in the head a few times. We're running out of bolts though. We've got 6 out of 16 left. That may mean it's probably a good idea to put a store of bolts over here, because they're unlikely to be able to get around there without getting trapped, because they will attempt to maintain their distance. So we'll see how this goes. How's Jewel Trazzle going? Seems to be in good health. Looks like everyone is surviving very well, and this Ogre is going to be dead very shortly. He's crawling away from them, and they're chasing him down and beating him up with their hammers and shields. Well, that was a successful battle. Nobody was killed. In fact, nobody was injured. However, I expect that to change in the near future, because I have started a big construction up here to the north, sort of above the second floor of the castle. I have put in walls for all the rooms, and I will now smash in some of these personal quarters, get our soldiers all... Actually, anyone who wants one can claim one. I'm not particularly bothered. I will get as many people in as we can. Some of them are all different sizes, but for the most part we're trying to maintain a rough approximation, so equal value, hopefully. There we go. So what this is going to do is this is really going to start driving up the kingdom worth, as I'm going to be populating these with furniture to make them all look very good. So I expect we will be encountering bronze in the near future. Anyway, let's speed forward. we have ourselves a merchant who's popped up. Let's have a look what they can sell us. A whole range of different things. Hopefully we've got some animals in here. One female yak, that's not really a good start. Not a good mix of animals here, unfortunately. So I am going to leave it. Actually, I may take a female yak just to start with. Simply because if I do find another person with a male yak, or even a couple of females as well, I can start to at least get milk out of them. Whereas a male emu is completely useless. Alpacas are useful male or female, but I don't really have a shortage or need for wool at the moment, so I'm not too bothered just yet. Okay, let's start selling some lace. It really does take a long time to make this lace, so it's not hugely valuable, simply because of the amount of time it takes. But if we've got nothing else for our tailor to be doing, it's good for them to keep leveling up their skill. Where are the bone things? May have sold them all, maybe haven't made too many more, which is interesting. Oh, there we go, some statuettes. Quite a few I've made actually. Statuette, 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 statuette. That's quite a bit of value actually. I may well buy some animals just for the fact that I will be able to have them around. May as well sell off this cheese because I've got a lot of milk left. Not that I'm going to be producing very much milk at the moment with only one yak, but I can keep leveling up my cook, which will be very useful. Yeah, let's get rid of it. I can always make more. Get rid of these crappy shields as well. I'll be moving on to metal shields shortly as well. Okay, so we've got 14. I can get that a little bit higher by throwing in just some milk or bones or something like that. Oh, even bolts. Actually, bolts are really good. Turns one stone into 16 worth because you get 16 bolts from a single thing. I may stock up on bolts. I think they're quite easy to make as well. But let's start getting... What do I want? Probably metal while I'm here. As much as I would like to grab a couple of animals, I can't really feed them. I haven't got enough straw for the time being, so I'm going to just stick with one yak at the moment. And I will take instead some tin ore and probably would like some silver ore, but I don't want to increase worth too much. I don't want to shoot the kingdom worth up through the roof just yet. I can do that shortly. Some lapis lazuli might be useful for some colour, although I'm not hugely bothered by colour at the moment. I'm happy with the white and black as a general theme. So, not a lot else that I really want. In that case, I will take one female alpaca. And I can make the rest up. I don't really need anything else, I don't think. Let's make the difference up here in bolts. Okay, let's have a quick think about this. We need 53 bolts. Possibly. Yep, there we go. Saying is never do math on camera, but this time it worked out. That was pretty basic. Anyway, we have ourselves a yak. I'm also going to temporarily suspend butcher excess livestock because I would absolutely hate for my new livestock to be killed. So we had a yak there, and I bought an alpaca, didn't I? Which is good that I'm just setting up a new little area out here. So let's go pasture. Let's make it Oops. Let's make ourselves it's a pretty big alpaca pasture. Let's do it that big. I'm going to do alpacas, and they're going to eat any kind of straw I can find. Okay. Just want to double check that they're not queued up to be killed. I have had that happen several times in the past, but no, things are good. Over here I have ourselves a new grape farm, which will hopefully provide a little bit of variety. I'm still thinking whether I should cut the size of this down and convert more of it over to wheat, although I was thinking I would probably do a larger wheat farm and indeed a larger tree plantation out here. Although I would probably want to replace that floor, that clay, with dirt. Here we go. Starting to get a little bit laggy this game. It may be that I've been recording for probably 2 or 3 hours now in succession, and it could be that there's sort of a built-up minor memory leak in the background. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that there's too much going on. But I think I will restart after this and we'll see if it works. For now though, I'm going to keep speeding forward and set up the agricultural stuff that I'm doing out here. We've just started our construction of the bronze suit of armor. We will have one bronze suit of armor, which will hopefully, someone will pick up the bronze breastplate and drop off their copper one, which Dutrazel will be able to pick up, or possibly even Dutrazel himself will pick up some of this equipment. It will get scattered sort of throughout the gnomes. The 3 warrior gnomes, close range ones, will just pick at it as it's made. Whoever gets there first really will get first dibs. So we may have some multicolored and armored gnomes for a little while in the future. But I have taken them off training now and they can get to constructing these rooms. But I'm going to call this episode here because the memory leak, the lag, appears to be getting significantly worse, and it is starting to give me the shits a little bit. So I'm going to call this episode, restart it, and keep recording because I'm on a roll at the moment. So I've been Blxz, this has been Gnomoria, and as always, I'll see you next time. Take care.